Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy, Love and Light. As we venture through this new cycle, this new beginning into the great unknown, where we're using our intuition and our inner knowing and our direction, nudges, guidance from our spirit team, it's leading us down brand new paths, paths that we've not yet walked, paths that are unfamiliar. And I can say this because I've walked a great many road. I've navigated paths that were steep and level or level where there was a climb or where there was easy sailing. I've navigated many different types of paths. And even when I look toward my history of everything that I've learned and all the value that I've gained, it still doesn't shine a great, huge light on what's yet to come. Because with the transits, with the planets, with the motion in our solar skies, our solar neighbors and constellations and all the energy that's up in the cosmos is aligned quite perfectly to allow a brand new start, not only to fall within this new cycle where we're beginning with the number one, right? 2026 reduces down to a number one, so it starts the cycle all over again, and we're in for another 9-year rotation. But this rotation is coming with unexpected twists and turns because the way the planets in the cosmos and the solar skies are, illuminating energy and sending it to us, we're being affected in a way different manner than what we could have before, because we've also entered a new 84-year cycle with certain planets and certain constellations and the movements within the upper skies, right? So we've not yet been here. We can't use past experiences to guide us through this new path, which is going to force us to take one day at a time, because each day comes with new possibilities and new opportunities, if you will, if you know how to look, if you know how to feel, if you know how to sense. Meaning that you're aware that life is way bigger than you, and that the changes that are being affected upon us, upon the earth, upon every light essence, every consciousness, if that, we'll say, and round it all up, we've never been here, so we're not exactly sure what's going to happen if we step right, left, or continue to go straight. The one thing that I do know, that if we turn around and go backwards, then we've defeated the purpose of all the motion that we've made so far. And by ending the cycles of what was yesteryear or the situations from last year, although some may be trickling into this year, it's not that it's going to stay, it's that our vibration is rising higher than the energy that once took space. And we're pushing it out with each positive forward motion that we make. And that includes keeping our mindset straight. That includes allowing love and prosperity and the abundance of wholeness and fullness to settle within our energy, to give us an added boost, if you will, in order to navigate each new day as it comes as a brand new start, or an extension of what good intention that you've already, put into the ethers. And you can say that, you can think that, you could move in that manner, and you can embody the choice that you've already chosen to make, if it's positive and pure and upbeat and uplifting. But if the choice that you've already made is negative and low, you still have the ability to control that by reversing it and fixing, if you will, or enhancing, or bringing loving light to the situation, and not so much a dark, gloomy cloud, right? Sometimes, you hear the old saying, that doom and gloom, or the cloud of despair hangs over and saturates or drenches the area with all the moisture it's cultivating through all the tears that you cry, right? It doesn't have to be that way, not always, not forever. And if you look toward the silver in that gray cloud, then the lining could be that you're able to release and recognize and respond positively within whatever emotion may be tied up within you that could be, presenting or projecting, an illumination of despair. Because all that is a learning tool so that you could recognize what does not suit you, what does not rest well within your energy, or what does not bring you enlightenment or growth or height in a positive manner. Because if you don't take the value that you've learned from the lesson and apply it with your every movement, with every day that you move forward, right? Taking one day at a time, you could possibly get overwhelmed and stuck within a situation, a feeling, a mindset, or even another projection that really was never meant to stay in your energy. It was only meant to catapult you into a newer, higher version where the value that you've gained over your past experiences could prepare you for a possibility of what could occur. But once you start walking there, you'll never know what you can control and what is coming to you in divine time. And when you take one day at a time and you just allow the energies of the present moment to positively influence the moves that you make and the motion that you put into whatever that task or endeavor or situation may be in a positive form, that it'll bring you more clarity and more wisdom. So as you take one day at a time, and as each new, enhanced, advanced, evolved situation migrates your way, you'll be able to easily recognize and identify and be able to use your clarity, and your discernment will come so much clearer and stronger, which will allow you to migrate in the direction in which your motion or your momentum is guiding you. Your spirit team, the divine, your inner compass, your higher consciousness, whatever modality you want to name it to be, it's your driving force. And if you migrate in a peaceful, calm manner where you're embracing every moment and you're not taking for granted cutting steps or jumping further, but you're easily walking one day at a time, one step in place, right? That you'll soon get to where your destination is, but you'll also be given the opportunity to take in the joy and the bliss and the abundance of the present moment, allowing you more surety in every step you take, even if you're taking steps and they're somewhat concealed as far as where they're going to lead to, or how quickly it's going to get there, or how much is going to manifest toward you, or what's going to happen in between A and Z. Because if you jump or gather, a great amount of situation in one hand, you might miss some of those opportunities or those windows of capability that will allow you to go further than what you once thought you were able to do. So by taking one step at a time, by inviting each day and residing within the present moment, it does help you forge into the future, because it does remind you that everything comes, but it comes in divine order. We can't rush it. We can't gather up a clump and then say that, we've managed to get further than what we did because, we grouped up a bunch of experiences instead of honoring each one and finding the value so that we can learn the direction that we can go forward with. As long as you just remember, take it easy, take one day at a time, and your steps will lead you to where you're supposed to be. And your guidance always comes in divine time. Whatever you choose to do, I'm always rooting for you. My love, my collective, my interconnected light essences, tribe of many, I welcome you into this new world, this new beginning, and I encourage you to take one step at a time and to be aware of your situation, your surroundings, your feelings, your mindset, and your energy, and navigate, proceed, and develop, grow, and enhance every single part of you. But take it one step at a time. Allow the energy of the day to settle within you and stay until the night's end. And then allow slumber to take you into a dream state where possibilities are endless, so that you know more of a direction through more of your inner knowing, your inner balance, which route to take and how fast to go. My lovely collective, wherever you are, enjoy your day, enjoy your movements, and bring happiness and joy into your existence. Love and light.